Aniko, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It looks like we didn't know it.
I'm good.
It looks like we've been away for like a month or two. Eh? Boy, I
Looking for
can't
a
hear
while.
you. Can,
Oh,
your internet, your connection.
hello. How about now?
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm saying it's been a while, but we're back. We're back representing Man United all
Yeah.
the time, every time. You
It's good.
already know
You
what
know
it
what?
is.
It's good to have these 2 weeks breaks. These 2 week breaks even favors me. I've got
It's
like,
good for mental health. It's good for our mental health, man.
you know,
It's good
I
for the
like
mental health.
mental health. You
Good
know,
for the
these
mental
two
health,
week
man.
breaks favors me, man. I managed to do a lot, especially like family things and all this.
Yeah, nice. It's always important, man.
It's good to
The
have a
thing
break.
is boring. It's boring, but you get to catch up on life.
Yeah, true. How you doing? How was your weekend, by the way?
Yeah, my weekend was good. Good weekend. Relax, chill out. How about
Anything
you?
special?
Anything special? Yeah, hey, come on, man. We're alive. Another weekend. That's special. We're alive, man.
I can
Eh,
see you always active on your Snapchat, man.
yeah. I was active. I was active. I've been active lately, man. I've
Yeah.
been active. Yeah, I've been active lately because I'm about to come release my book, so I need
Or is it?
to. I've been trying to be active on social media. Yeah. Yeah.
What book is it? Is it Ferguson's book or
Is it what book?
Ferguson, Alex Ferguson? Ex man.
Nah. It's not about football. It's about cryptocurrency. I'm a cryptocurrency coach, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's good. You're doing well, man. That's why I always saw you going on how to call it, library and all this.
Yeah. Exactly. You have to work hard, man.
You're doing well, man.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, my weekend was well. I'm just still, as you know, babysitting and all this.
Yeah, exactly. He's keeping you up, huh?
Right. But luckily,
But I just ask you one favor. When you were supporting Arsenal, yeah, like
mm,
Arsenal was doing well. You understand what I mean? Remember the
mm,
time you decided to support Arsenal? Arsenal were doing well, amazing. And
yeah,
you saw Thierry Henry on their shirt. You said, I'm an Arsenal fan." And then what happened for the next 10, 15 years? Misery,
yeah. You
misery.
know what?
Your life was a misery. So I'm just saying, for your boy's mental health, just don't make him support Arsenal because because hey, you have to be careful, man. I say, let the boy
Right.
decide.
You know what? Yeah, Bruno, how you doing? You right? You know what? You
Let
bring
the
up
boy
something
decide.
interesting, man. But I started supporting Arsenal when I was what 4 or 5. So
Mm.
way back, some people think I just wake up and support Arsenal. No. I've been supporting Arsenal way when I was young. I fall in
But
love
you,
growing.
but you were supporting them when they were winning it.
Yeah, I was supporting. Yeah, I was supporting when they were winning. So you know, it was a good thing to do.
Mm.
But yeah, what I want to say. So we'll start with basically I wanted to wait for the panel a bit so that we can get this debate because I wanted to debate about this Chelsea Arsenal game because it's a big weekend. First of all, we'll start with your team United.
Yeah. Let's start. It.
Yeah, what's going on with the ownership?
Okay. Ownership right now.
Yeah.
Apparently today was the day that they were about Jim Ratcliffe, but they say they pushed it back because the Glazers are still looking for that 6 billion.
Hmm.
Because what people fail to realize is that it's not the Glazers. Is their father bought it and left it to six siblings. There's about I think four boys and two girls, but Avram and Joel, the two oldest, that basically run Man United. So the 1 million that Sir Jim is buying, he's buying it off Darcy Glazer. Darcy Glazer, one of the sisters, and she wants to leave because basically her kids used. She's been getting abused. Her businesses have been targeted online and physical as well. They've been getting harassed on Instagram. So she said, forget this football thing. I don't care. Give me my billion. Let me leave. So that billion, the 1.3 billion, the billion for Darcy Glazer because she wants to leave. Now, ideally, Glazers want $1 billion to leave. It means it's 6 billion. So the problem with Sheikh Yassim's offer is the offer is about 6.5 billion, right? But 1.5 billion is in the offer. 1.5 billion is going towards Manchester United infrastructure like stadium, training ground, and investments, right? But the Glazers are saying, we don't care about that. Stop telling us that you're going to spend our United. We want $1 billion each. So now that's the issue. And the Glazers, they don't really like the Qatari guy because what happened is, so imagine you were selling a business. You know, these billionaires, they have, these rich people, they have egos, right?
Yeah.
So the Qataris, the way they came in, they're coming in like, oh yeah, we're going to get Man United to where they were. We're going to get them to their best. We're going to do this, make sure that Man United are back and all that. We're going to. So the Glazers are looking at it like, what are you guys trying to say? Glazers, they're going to tell you we spend money. But the problem is spending money is not the same as investing. It's not just about buying players on the pitch. How can you ignore a training ground for 15 years, 20 years? How can you ignore training facilities? How can you ignore the women's team, the academy? You have to, everything has to come up. It's not just buying players. So the Glazers are looking, listen, if you don't give us the money, we're not going to accept it because there's 6 of us. So we're not going to accept 5 billion, and some people like we're all going to have just under $1 billion or way less than $1 billion. We want $1 billion each. So this is the thing. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, now he's been smart since the start of the negotiation. He's been saying the Glazers are good people, they're nice people, this and that. So he said he knows he hasn't got 6 billion, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, or his company, or they don't want to spend 6 billion right now. So he said, all right, give me 25% for 1.3 billion. But at the end of the day, right now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're delaying it. I heard that the Glazers are still hoping that the Qataris will come back for like one final offer, maybe reach the 6 billion, because the Qataris are about 700, 800, 600 million short.
Yeah.
That's how much they're short to cover all the Glazers billion. So right now, I don't know what's happening. Like I thought it was gonna get agreed soon, but again, this is like it's never ending. So I don't know what's gonna happen next, man. I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen next.
But when I saw this
That's
news,
what we are.
when I saw the news that the Glazers, the Qataris have withdrawn, I was like, wow, thank God, man. I was like, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because these Arabics, as soon as they get United back, if they bought this United team, why people like Arsenal are gonna struggle, man. Not like on the pitch right now, but in years time, gonna go back to square one, man. It's gonna be like City, Man U, City, Man U. It's gonna be boring, man. You know. So when I saw the news, like,
Why are you scared of the Qataris? It's not about the money. It's about how you run your
I
club.
don't want the
It's about how you run the club, man. I said it's not
Yeah,
about the
but
money. It's about how you run the club. Look at Brighton.
yeah, but if you get money, you have a chance to run the club perfectly. If you get money as well. If you don't have money, you cannot bring.
But we have money. Look at this Sol. We have money right now.
You have
And
money.
they can't run the club.
You have money, but you were not spending the money wisely.
There you go.
Your board members. This is what I was telling you on the group. I was saying that United. Okay, some of these fans they said, "Oh, United haven't spent money." I said, "No, the Glazers they spend. You don't spend more money than Man City for the past 10 years."
But when you say the Glazers have spent, yeah, this is why I want to correct people. So Man City's owners, Newcastle owners, Liverpool owners, they put their own money in the club. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Glazers have never put a single penny in Man United. Remember, when they were buying Man United, they took a loan from the bank. So still that money, they haven't paid back that loan. Still, the loan that they used to buy United, they have not paid it back. So when people say the Glazers have spent, they better spend, because Man United make 500 million just off like fans coming to the stadium every year. That's 500 million. Old
Mm.
Trafford, 75,000. Man United make just that alone. Can you believe that? Just that alone, Man United are making 500 million.
Mhm.
Just for just live games, on live games. So what else are they gonna do? Of course they're gonna spend. They spent a billion. They authorized to release the money, but they also took out a billion. Name me a sports institution that which have their owners in football take out a billion.
Yeah, I get your point. I get your point. I like with Palms. I don't know with the owners.
If the Cronkies took a billion out of Arsenal, I don't think they'll be Arsenal right now. But because Man United are such a big money making force right now, the Glazers took out a billion.
But you said spend it. Even the Conquest that were no used to spend it years ago. Years ago, United spent more money than the Conquest. But I think the Conquest they start spending as soon as this Super League start coming on. You know, this Super League that they wanted to organize and all this.
The
And the fans,
Spotify guy.
yeah, the Spotify guy, Daniel Egg came out and said, "Look, I want to buy the club and all this," and he's an Arsenal fan. But the problem with Daniel Egg is, yeah, Daniel Egg don't have money. The Kroenkes have more money than Daniel Egg. So that was the problem. The fans were worried that he's just coming on with this. He's probably going to end up doing like what the Kroenke is doing, just taking money out of the club. That's what the Kroenkes used to do years ago. They used to take money out of the club. You know, it wasn't they were not spending, but now they're putting more money into the club. And now look what happened. If you get money, you can build a team, you can build like a structure and all this. You know, without money, you cannot do all this. Like you mentioned, City. Look at how where was City? Let's say 30 years ago. Where was City in the Championship?
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have these big owners to come in and buy players that they want 60, 70 million players, 100. You know, but now look, they can go out there, get any player, and any player they get is gonna come and
But
straight to the city.
the thing is, Saul, you should still be worried if we have, even if we don't have Qataris. Let's say if this gym guy really brings in football people,
Mm.
that's the only thing United are missing, because Man United make money. Bro, look, we don't even win trophies. We don't win trophies. We don't go to semi-finals of Champions League. We don't go to Champions League finals. We don't win Premier Leagues. Like,
Mm.
but we have the record. You know, the record for a kid deal. Man United have it right now.
But if the
Yeah.
Kroenkes don't buy, if the Kroenkes, how to call it, if the Qataris don't buy United, I don't think I'm not worried about United.
No, but you don't understand what I'm saying.
I
Man
understand what
United,
you're saying.
we don't
Tell
need
me about this
rich
guy.
owners.
But
No,
this
we
guy,
don't need
wait,
rich
this
owners.
guy is American. Is an American owner. It's the same like Kroenkes. They don't spend money that much.
Jim, no, but listen, Jim is English, first of all. He's England's richest man. So he's not American. Yeah. Jim is England's richest man, yeah. But this is the thing. Man United do not need rich owners. The billion that we spent in the last 20 years, it's from Man United. It's not from our owner. We still have a billion to spend. Like even 2 billion if we want. But we need people to strategize and football people in the board.
You need a director of football. You need somebody like what? But your network is gone, man. Network is gone.
Hello?
Yeah, you're back now.
Yeah.
Now what I'm saying is, you need people like Edu. Look what Edu is doing at Arsenal right now. He's not spending like
This is what
okay.
I'm saying. Exactly.
You need that. You guys used to got this guy Edu Udua. Was just there eating money. That's it. He was not doing nothing, and they end up sacking him.
Who's that?
Your network, Palms, your network is not good, man.
Your network is it
Huh?
your
I can't hear you, no more. Your network is not good. His network is, Are you there? Probably gonna come back. What's going on with your network, man?
Bro, my network is fine. It's like same as normal. I don't know what's happening. Like,
Okay, yeah. So what I was saying like, you guys, you need a director manager, like a director of football, like Edu.
correct,
Edu is
correct.
doing. Edu is not spending. He's not going out there. Yes, we spend money for the past what a year or two.
Yeah,
We spend like nice
yeah.
100 million and all this. But look at the structure. When we start building the foundation, we were not spending money. We spend. Remember when we bought Ben White 50 million? People were like, but why would you go there and spend 50 million on Ben White? This. Well, that shows you the any player that goes in Arsenal right now. Maybe it's going to take him maybe a few games and he adopt straight away. Because you know why? The structure is there, the system is there. So that's why United are lacking right now. You need a director of money. You need a director who's going to connect,
But
communicate with
but
the
this is what I'm
manager.
trying. This is what United fans that know what's going on. This is what we've been trying to tell people for the longest time. Man United,
Yeah,
money is not the money is
this
not the
took
problem.
you years, Pams. It took you years. They still cannot realize that they need a director of football.
No, but you don't understand. It's not because they don't realize it. You have to understand that the guy that was before John Motto, Ed Woodward made the Glazers so much money. Do you know how much partnerships he was signing with companies
Yeah,
as United,
I
United were
remember
signing?
the Adidas deal.
You remember exactly the Adidas deal. So it was intentional. It was on purpose. It's not because they're like I don't know what we're doing. No, they know what they were doing. They just signed guys that were financially smart but didn't know anything about football. Still now it's the same thing. But the guys that are there, they know how to make money. And that's what the Glazers care about. The Glazers care about money. They don't care about football, like what's happening on the pitch. They don't care, bro. Do you understand? The Glazers only came here, I think in the last 3 years, they only came here once.
Mm.
No, yeah, they only came here twice. Last season, the two finals. In the last 3-4 years, twice. Because number one, it's very dangerous for them to come to Old Trafford. When they come there, they need to have like extra security and things like that. And number
Yeah,
two,
because
they
they know
only
the
that's
fans
why
are.
yeah, that's why they only go to Wembley, because Wembley is like neutral, it's London, this and that. So it's intentional, bro. Now this is what Jim is trying to change. Sir Jim, he already owns a football club. He owns Nice in France.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. So he understands football more than the Glazers. He's saying, bro, look, I need to put a director of football in here. I need to put some fresh scouts in here, and then just have a plan, because Man United have money. Money is not a problem, bro. Honestly.
I think what United need to do, Pams, is you need to hire somebody here who knows the club, ex player or ex
Not
yeah.
not even an ex-player. We need, that guy that they're saying
But you need
they
somebody who knows the club. You need somebody who
no,
knows
no,
the
no,
club.
not know the club. We need someone who knows their job. We need the director of football. Like, look, the guy that left, Ralph Rangnick. That guy, he knows about the. That guy's told us to sign Alvarez. He told us to sign Gvardiol before he got sacked. Alvarez, Gvardiol. He talked about Nkunku, but they didn't listen to him because he was telling them the truth. He was going on interviews and saying the truth, so they kicked him out. Do you understand what I mean? So we need someone that knows their job. So Paul Mitchell, the guy that was in Southampton with Pochettino, the guy that signed Van Dijk, Mane, all these players, Graciano, Pele, all these players that were at Southampton, he signed them, and then he followed Poch. He went to I think he went to Tottenham as well with Poch. So when he was there, he signed a lot of the Tottenham youngsters. You know that Spurs team that went to the final.
Yeah.
He was there with Poch. So, but that guy, he's from Manchester, and he's a Manchester United fan. He's leaving his job in Monaco. So now, Man United want him. Just that one guy can change everything, because there's a football structure now. We need more, but that's a great start. Yeah. So
Yeah. I think you're so looking forward to your game on where you guys go what to call it? Sheffield. 8 o'clock.
Sheffield United, yeah.
Yeah, Sheffield United 8 o'clock. Away to Sheffield. I've seen rumors, it's a Casemiro not fit.
Yeah, Casemiro, he's still in Brazil.
Or is it?
Yeah, he didn't even travel back. I
Do you
don't
know
know what
anything?
happened to him. I heard it was his ankle.
Oh,
Well, nah, he didn't travel back. He didn't even train today. He wasn't there.
Then that means today, but he still got time to come back in it and maybe join the team if he
Yeah,
can
but
come back today.
I don't think he'll be. I don't think he'll be fit. I don't think he'll be fit in time because
Hmm.
he's also suspended for the game, on the Champions League game against Copenhagen
Oh
on
yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah.
So yeah, so we have but there's some players that are back. So uh we have what's his name? We have Kobe Mano back, Varane is back,
Hmm.
Johnny Evans is back, Amrabat, the international manager didn't play him, so he can be fit. And yeah, Regulon is back as well, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Okay, yeah. It looks like you have any injuries back.
We need them back,
What?
man. We need them back.
So what are you gonna make of the game? What's the game? What's your take on the game? Are you guys gonna win or you gonna go there and
After
show
United 1-0.
Easy win. Easy win. Easy win.
easy win?
Easy win. Easy win.
Wow,
Yeah,
you guys
easy win. Easy
confident?
win.
You see what
What's
I
been
mean?
killing us? No, Saul, you need to understand what's been killing us is that we haven't, bro. We bought a midfielder and he's been playing left back. We haven't had fullbacks, proper fullbacks. You know what I mean? And now, what you call Casemiro is injured, but we have Amrabat. So now there's a little bit of depth there, and I think people like Rashford scoring international duty. Like I think this is all good. So I think we will beat them easy.
Yeah. Well, we got Marky. Welcome back, Marky.
Thanks, man.
Welcome
How
back.
you guys doing?
Yeah, we got.
He went away for the holiday, and now he's back to Dayton United. Welcome back,
Yeah,
Maki.
he told me
Wait,
he's away.
I mean,
He told me he's
I'm
away.
just coming on. I'm the situation. The topic is on Man United. So if I talk about United, don't say I'm hating on you because that's what you guys talking about anyway. So let's
Yeah,
get
No
on it.
problem, Maki.
yeah. Marky, what do you make of United and the ownership and all this? What do you think?
I mean, I don't really read too much into them, but
Hmm.
what's going on anyway? I'm hearing some percentage has been sold, or the Arabs have backed up the deal because he wants everything. Like what's going on? I don't even know.
Pam's gone. Explain. As a United
Yeah.
fan.
So of course, like what happened was, so the Glazers. There's what people don't understand is there's 6 Glazers. It's not the Glazer is not one person. It's not 2 people. Their dad bought Man United and left it with 6 siblings. So the agreement is each sibling wants 1 billion. So that
Something is
means,
Pam, is it you? Sorry.
uh, is it
That's
me?
that's that's a noise in the background.
Okay, let me go back in and come back.
Yeah, okay.
How about now?
Yeah, I can still hear your noise. I think
Okay, let
it's
me
you.
go back and come back.
Okay. Yeah, Marky.
Yeah, this United situation, man.
Hmm.
It looks like these Americans, they just want the money.
Mhm.
They're not interested in sport at all. Because if this is the situation, that tells you that tells you that tells you the whole story. Because if it was about football for them, they would want like the interest of the team first and not about money in their pockets.
Hmm.
So yeah, more to go on, man. I need to understand this situation.
Yeah, so anyway, the Glazers said last year when the World Cup was happening, they're gonna sell. They want to sell or look for other strategies, which is investment. So there's the 6 Glazers. 4 of them are male, 2 of them are female. So they all want 1 billion to walk away. So that means it's 6 billion, right? But the Sheikh Yassim, he offered, I think he offered just under $8 billion. But he said 1.5 billion is going towards the infrastructure of United, a new stadium, and other investment. The Glazers are like, we don't care.
Pams, I think your Pam,
We,
sorry.
we
I think your mic is
But I'm
making noise.
hearing him.
Yeah.
I'm hearing him very clearly. I
Mhm.
can't pick up the echo from him.
Yeah. But you can go
yeah,
ahead.
okay,
But
sure, like
yeah, you can sort that out next time. Go ahead.
all right. So anyway, yeah. So now Sheikh Yassin is like, look, this is the offer. Man United is actually worth 3 billion. Sheikh Yassim offered if you take away the 1.5 billion, it comes to 5.2 billion for the Glazers. The rest is for like I said, the development of United. But the
Yep.
Glazers are like, no, 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 no. We want 1 billion each. Now Sheikh Yassim is thinking these guys are trying to take me for a fool because a football club, I'm offering you 5 billion. Like Chelsea sold for 2.5 billion. I'm offering you guys 5 point something billion. So the Glazers said, nah, basically. So I don't know if it's a negotiation tactic or whatever, but the Qataris walked away. So now Sir Jim, who's the owner of Nice as well, he's like, I think he's top two richest men in the UK. What he's done is he knows he doesn't have the money to buy the whole club. Like he does, but he doesn't. Like he's trying to be strategic.
Of course.
So Darcy Glazer, that's one of the Glazers. She's the one of the sisters.
Mhm.
She's tired of Man United, so her businesses have been attacked. Her kids have been abused online, even in America. She wants to get out. So the 25%, which is 1.3 billion, that Sir Jim is going to pay, that's for Darcy. The 1 billion is for Darcy Glazer. So she's taking her money and walking away. If they come to an agreement with Jim. So this is the situation. The Glazers want 6 billion flat. Sheikh Yassim is offering more than 6 billion, but 1.5 billion they said is going towards the Man United and clearing the debt. Because remember, when Glazers bought United,
They bought
they
it with
took
that. Yeah.
they bought it with debt, but that debt is still not being paid off and it's on the club. So the Sheikh Yassim is willing to pay for the debt, pay for new stadium and give you 5 billion, but for the Glazers they want 6 billion. So that's where we are.
Mm. Based on this explanation that you've just given me, and based on the little knowledge that I had about anyway United and what's happening with them, I don't think United um is gonna be competing again with the likes of City until all of these things are sorted out. Because let's just be honest, if these things are happening in the background, how are they going to have a direction that they're going to be going towards? Because I think all of these things needs to be settled, and for the owner to see, okay, this is where I want to take this club, and for that, in order for that to be implemented. But right now, the Glazers, they don't care. They don't care. They
No,
don't care about the direction. All they care is about that 1 billion that you said for that to be in their pockets. So
mhm.
I mean, tough days for the fans, man. Really tough
No,
days for
but you
you
say
guys.
that absolutely it's tough days because us fans we would have preferred Glazers to just sell and then it's like a new age.
Exactly.
But this is where Sir Jim Ratcliffe comes in because Sir Jim Ratcliffe is born in Manchester. He's born in Salford and he's a United fan, right? So when he gave an interview before he made a bid, he said Man United are lacking a football structure.
Yeah.
So with the 1.3 billion, what he wants is he wants to run the sporting department of United.
But that
So
is
that
if they're
means
going to allow him to, because 25% is not a majority stakeholder, is it?
no, the Glazers are still majority, but
Exactly.
1.3 billion is also not small money. I don't think you're gonna
Yeah.
pay that for like just for 25%. I think
Yeah.
so. He wants guarantees that he can run the sporting department, which is
Yeah.
hire a sporting director.
Yeah. I think I
Give
read that. I read that yesterday somewhere. Yesterday or
yes.
2 days ago. Yeah.
So that's where they at. That's where they are right now. They are looking at like he wants the guarantee. Like, look, have the 1.3 billion, but give me control of the sporting side. You guys
Yeah.
just worry about the commercial, whatever tours, this and that. So
Yeah.
he believes that if he comes into United because United already make a lot of money, if he fixes the sporting side, his things will be okay. But he also wants to buy United in the future.
Mhm.
So he's
Right.
going in like a tactical way, whereas
Yep.
Qataris
Yep.
they just want it all for
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So
And
that's where we are. We
yeah,
just have
back
to see.
back to what I said. All of these things has to be ironed out
I
and made
honestly,
made to happen before United start to get to places again. And
yep.
then, yeah, Sir Jimmy Ratcliffe, I mean, I think that is a very good strategy that he's trying to use. But
Mm.
I hope the Glazers are not gonna, for example, make it difficult for him they can say, no, you're a minority stakeholder, so we're not going to allow you to take care of this and that, and that.
That's where
This
the
is what we're
problem
going to
is.
give you. You know, if they make it easy for him, if I was the Glazers, I would allow him to do that, like without even hesitating.
It's a dream. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get that head. So if there's anyone to be blamed, he might be blamed if things are not right with the football club, because it's like you're handling all these situations directly. So
Exactly.
you know, and they're still gonna be making their money, 75%. You know,
This is the
but
thing, but the thing now is, for me, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't think this guy Sir Jim Ratcliffe became a billionaire by being stupid. I don't think he's
exactly,
stupid.
exactly,
So I don't think he's gonna give away $1 billion just for
without having that
later.
control. Yeah,
Yeah, later to have like a dispute with the Glazers. So
yeah, yeah.
I think because remember, people forget Sir Jim Ratcliffe's first bid was 5 billion.
Oh,
That yeah,
was
people
that last
forget.
summer? Yeah.
Yeah, last summer. So what he done is when he realized the Glazers were being difficult, and he realized, look, if I give these guys 5 billion, I still have to repair the stadium, the training ground. It's gonna come to like 7 billion.
Mhm.
So what he done is every time. So first he wanted 100% of the club, and then he retracted to like 70%. Then he went to 50%. Now he's gone to 25%.
Mhm.
So he has money, but now he's just being strategic with it.
But how is he gonna impact the development of the club, as in the new stadium or repairing the training ground with his investment?
Whoa, that 1.3 is going straight to the Glazers.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. How is it
Yeah.
going to impact all of those other things, and even clearing the debt for United? Because if he plans to one day own 100% of United, he would want to own it when he's at a very healthy situation as well. You don't want to take over a club with billions and billions or millions and millions in debt. I don't think no one wants that.
Yeah, but the debt, I don't think the debt's a problem
Okay.
because the debt's only a problem if you can't afford it because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
debt's
yeah.
about
United can
500
afford it.
million.
Yeah, definitely. United can afford it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
it's
But
about 500
for
million.
me, Marky, I think United were the biggest mistake they did. United, yeah. I was putting United and Arsenal in the same position. Life after Ferguson. Life after Ferguson. Before life after Ferguson, United didn't have no plans. The same thing that happened to Arsenal. That's why Arsenal struggled when they have Unai Emery. Because Unai Emery came on Arsenal, he was struggling. He didn't know where to start. He's basically confused because of Wenger. The way Wenger left the club was in a mess and everything. And the same thing is happening at United. United,
I don't think Wenger left the club in a mess.
Nah.
Financially, Arsenal were very, very strong and they were very healthy.
no,
But
I'm
I,
not
Before
talking
every
about market.
season.
I'm not talking about financial. I'm talking about on the pitch. On the pitch, winning.
on the pitch, yeah, on the
Yeah.
pitch, I wouldn't even really say it was a mess. They just needed to invest in the team. Can you imagine? Can you compare the amount of money Wenger put in the football team compared to what Alex Ferguson put in United? Can you compare that?
No, you
It's
cannot compare.
exactly.
I
So
understand that.
Wenger
I
was
understand that.
Wenger
But
was doing
still,
wonders with that limited budget.
yeah,
Wenger was
yeah,
doing wonders.
I understand, Marky, but still, Wenger was not doing. For me, my opinion, Wenger was not doing wonders at the time. He was not.
What did you want him to do with Shamak and Benna? Like
Yeah, but,
what did you expect
no.
magic?
Listen, he's the one that signed those players. He's the one that appointed the director player.
Was a
But
He
limited
didn't have
budget.
money.
Limited
huh?
budget.
He
Limited
didn't have
budget.
money. What do you want him to
Yes, let me get budget.
do?
Thank you. I understand that, but still, he should have done better. He should have done better with the team that
Okay,
he had.
when Wenger left, it took you guys 7 years to get in the Champions League.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But also,
Remember that?
before Wenger left, we were in the Champions. We were in the Europa League before he
Yeah,
left.
that was
Wenger.
yeah, that
That was
was the year. I think that was the year that he left or something like that.
that
That's true.
was the
Palmer,
year.
that's true.
No, the
Yeah,
year
Okay,
but
after.
but one season. So one season out of how many?
Yeah, but the season, one season, it took us to the Europa League. The season after, we didn't even make Europa League. So you can see that Wenger did. No, I'm not criticizing Wenger, but I'm saying towards the end, he was in decline.
yes,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
So
I
I look at
understand. I agree with that as well. Go on, go
yeah,
on,
if I
go
look
on.
at Arsenal, I look at the same thing as United. United, they didn't plan life after Ferguson. Look at how many managers did United brought in, right? They bring so many managers, and every manager they come with their own style of football, own players, yeah, and you sack them. Things don't work out, maybe a couple of months you sack them, you bring another manager. That manager will come. I don't want Sancho. No, let me
You
finish.
know
I don't
what?
want why.
I think they planned. It's just the
Huh?
wrong plan. I think
Yeah,
they planned.
that's
The
what I'm saying. No,
Glazers
no,
know what they were doing.
no. The plan is there, but the problem they don't give the managers time. Jose Mourinho
Yeah.
was there. They didn't give him time. Louis Van Gaal was there. They didn't give him time. This guy was a rang. Look at how many managers you got since Sir Alex left. A big club like Man U should not be going manager after manager. Manager have a plan, a project, and tell the like when you got this guy now, what's it called, Eric? You're telling Eric right now whether things are working right now or it's not working right now. We're still gonna stick by you. Whether the fans are happy or they are not happy, we're still gonna stick by you. Yeah. Whether you winning or you losing, we all know it's gonna be tough. You're gonna win some matches, you're gonna lose some matches. The pressure is gonna be high, but we're still gonna stick by you, like they did with Ateta, example, right? So I believe years ago, this is what you should have done. You should have get a manager, get a
Yeah,
system
but
in
you're
place.
explaining a proper well-run football club. Man United is not a football club. Man United
Yeah,
is a
No, no,
commercial club.
but
This
this
is
is
what I'm
what
trying to explain to you.
this is what
that's where I was
this is
gonna
what
get.
They don't care. They don't care
no,
about
no,
what happened. You don't understand. We have owners that don't give a damn about trophies, bro. We
no,
only sack managers when they don't make Champions League. Do you know why? Money.
Yep.
I get
Yep.
it.
So
I get
that's where I was going to get to. I think the United's problem was the owners had a plan, but the plan wasn't well suited to a club like Man United. Because I think when life after Ferguson, United had to struggle. That was
Yeah,
inevitable.
normal.
Yeah, that was inevitable. Yeah, but the Glazers, they wanted to have a quick fix. They wanted to get back to where they
and
were in a short
Matthew,
period. Yeah.
Matthew, quickly, years ago, I remember years ago when I was growing up, that Man U were like that team, dominant, winning everything. We used to tell that to United fans, we used to say, if this man leave, you struggle. And most of them they don't agree. They're like, no, we're still gonna be there. We're gonna be like growing United. No, I said to them, football
No,
is
but
time.
Albert,
No, no, wait,
but
1 minute. Football is
God,
time. Every team, you're gonna have your period. You're gonna dominate, and then
Mhm.
you come down, another team come and take over. But at the time,
Yeah.
these United fans, they never believe that they're gonna be in this position, and I don't feel
Yo,
sorry for them.
I watch United through their evolution. I didn't watch them in the 80s or maybe in the early 90s, but I remember when United used to bow down of the Champions League in the first round. I remember those periods, and then I remember them coming up to the quarterfinal, semi-final, and I remember seeing them beat Juventus and then winning the final and dominating and winning the final again. And now it's just going back to square one. These things they can
no,
happen, you know?
but listen, but what Sol is saying about we were saying we're not gonna struggle, but you would have felt invincible. We walk the title every year, so
Yeah,
it's normal.
No, no,
yeah.
no,
Like you
no,
wouldn't.
wait.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
but
no, no. Hold on,
I'm
let
not.
me finish.
I'm not.
Wait. You,
No,
I
let me come in
understand.
before you go in.
Go on.
Okay, on. No, what I wanted to
Okay.
say, what I wanted to say,
Go on.
I'm not basing it on like, okay, invincible. Our time with Arsenal, yeah, we were not dominant. Man U was, even though we
I
were
know.
head to head with United most of the time, but United were dominant. We know, like at the time that we're like, you know what, we're not good enough. United are better than us, but we still challenge. But they end up winning it maybe last minute or towards the middle of the season. You know, we were not dominant like them. But at the time, their fans, when you talk to them and say, "Yo, it's gonna come a time, reality will come." They won't at the time. They don't agree like, "Yo, we're gonna win the league every." And I was saying to some of these United fans, I was saying that I remember back in 2008. 2008, 2000, I was telling them Man City is coming. If Man City come, there will be the new Man City. There will be the new Manchester, whatever club in Manchester. Some of the fans, at the time, some of these United fans, some of them are so cocky. They don't wanna agree to anything.
Okay,
Now,
that's fine. That's fine. We're still cocky.
now
Listen, we're
back
still
to reality.
cocky.
I'm,
No,
I'm
no, no, no.
loving
Let me
it.
finish. What
I'm
you're saying
loving it.
doesn't make sense. Like you're just talking
I'm
about fans
loving it.
banter. Let me give you the reality. Let me talk
Go
about
on,
something real. Yeah.
go on.
When Ferguson left, people think Ferguson wasn't the most important person. It's David Gill, because David Gill was the director, the sporting director. When David Gill left, can you believe still this day, since 2013, Man United don't have a sporting director. This is
Mhm.
why we struggled. We could
Okay,
have avoided this. Hold on, hold
okay.
on,
One
hold on,
minute,
hold on. No, no,
before
no,
you
no,
go,
no. Let me go in. Let me carry
I
on.
want to
We
come in there a little
we
bit.
go on, go on. What were you gonna say?
What I want to say, you made a very good point. You know why Wenger struggled as well? Wenger.
Go on.
David Dean,
Because
you
of
know David
money.
Dean? No, no, wait, no, wait. David Dean was the director of football at the time. He was going out there buying players for Wenger. You know David Dean? David Dean left 2007, end of the season. He spoken to Wenger. He said to Wenger, I'm going to leave. Wenger said to him, if you leave, I'm going to leave. He said to Wenger, no, don't worry, you carry on. I'm leaving. Because I think at the time, David Dean have problem with the board members. He has, because at the time, David Dean had like shares. with Arsenal. So he wanted to, I think he wanted to take over his share, and then they disagreed. So he ended up selling his shares to Concrete. That's how he ended up. But at the time, David Dean was the key for Wenger. So when Wenger lost David Dean, 2007, that's it. Wenger couldn't. He said it himself. He said, "I wanted to leave when David Dean left." So you said about your director of football. This is what happened. If you have a good director of football,
No way.
and he end up.
So when you bid for 40 million and £1 for Suarez when Liverpool money, was that Wenger's fault?
No. I'm not saying that's Wenger's fault. I'm saying Wenger had at the time an invincible time. He had a very good director of football who go out there and buy good players outside in Europe. Remember, David Dean is one that signed this player. Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp, Robert Pires.
It has, but he has to get approval from Wenger as well.
Huh?
When
he has to get approval from
for Suarez.
Yeah.
Go on, Maki.
No.
Go on.
40 million of £1. That's that at the time we used to have this guy. What's it called? This guy went to AC Milan now. Gazidi.
No.
Gazidi, that guy is useless anyway. It's just like your new director.
No, he was good. He left Milan. He has left AC Milan, but he was good, man. He helped Arsenal.
He was not good at Arsenal.
That guy was good.
No, Maki, he was not good at Arsenal.
Gazidi wasn't that good, to be honest.
No, man. Gazidi was rubbish. Anyway,
I think go on, Modo. Go on.
Anyway, what I was saying is, the Glazers.
His line is not
because you got to you got to remember when what's it called? When we saw Ronaldo, we bought Obertan, Michael Owen on a free, and someone else. So the spending, trust me, the spending didn't start. The not buying the players we need started when Fergie. It's just that Fergie's a magician. We started buying Bebe, Antonio Valencia, but Fergie was still making it work. If you look at that team that won the 2013 league, that team was rubbish.
Fergie was good, yeah.
Yeah, but that team was rubbish. That team was rubbish. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Man, you didn't plan like after Ferguson because they feel like 1 minute. They feel like any manager that comes in, my final point. So when David Gill left, they brought in Ed Woodward. Ed Woodward is from the University of Bristol. He is a banker, a financial banker. He knows nothing about football, but what he knows is money. He knows money and finance and partnership. Yeah, he knows about money. Listen, he knows about money and finance. When Fergie left Man United, go look at the reports. Man United made a killing from 2013 up until now. The partnerships we were getting. Do you know that guy was on like 10 million a year? Which CEO at a club is on 10 million a year? Yeah. So the Glazers were happy. They were like, "Yo, we're making more money than before." But what they don't realize is if you actually win trophies, if Man United win trophies, go to Champions League finals, they would become crazy rich right now. But they don't care because they use us for when they get the private jets, they put it in the bill on United. They're basically pimping the club. They've been pimping the club for the last 10, 15, 20 years.
Getting their dividends out.
So this is it. Yeah, dividends. They took out $1 billion.
How much percentage?
They took out $1 billion.
How much percentage does Glazers own of United?
They own 69%.
So if they sell 25% to
they're still majority.
How much? Yeah.
They're still majority.
So what control is this guy gonna have then? What control does he have over the club?
So he wants sporting control. That's what he wants.
Yeah. Well, moving on. Anyway, as you guys know, we're gonna be here talking about United all day. United stories is never ending.
I thought this was the Arsenal versus Chelsea combined 11, and anyway, we are talking about
we're moving on to the big one. Anyway, before we move on, guys, please subscribe if you haven't, and then
smash the like.
Yeah, smash the like. We need the channel to be grow, because we are here because of you guys, But the panel, what we saying, man? Chelsea versus Arsenal, as you guys can see on the thumbnail. Yeah, it's a big game for the weekend. London Derby. I'll start with Martin.
No, I think we should start with you on this one because you're the Arsenal fan. Let's start with you on this one.
I'm neutral. Okay, we'll start with L. L, go on.
You know what? When it comes to Arsenal Chelsea, the game is hard to be excited by because last few years we've just beat them. But this season, obviously Chelsea, they haven't started good, and seeing them like last couple of games win, it does put like a little bit of doubt in my mind as an Arsenal fan, thinking, you know what, we'll go to the but every time I analyze the game and think about it, I don't see how they can beat us. But I think like the worst scenario for us, the best scenario for Chelsea is a draw, and then the worst for us is probably a defeat. Yeah, yeah, that's how I look at it. It's one of them games where I'm just I'm kind of like nervous about it coming up because you don't want to lose to Chelsea because of their fan base and how they are. But for us, I feel like if we challenging for the title, games like this, you need to go and win. Even if because the team is they're not good enough in it. I feel like they're not good enough. But they could turn up because they have the players to do it.
Yeah, Modu, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Yeah, I think like it's a tough game for both teams, isn't it? Definitely think because Chelsea, they've been underwater for so long, yeah, and they've like come up. They're like now they found their breath, and this is the first big game they're playing since like they've been back in form. Sorry,
since Liverpool opening day.
No, but they were still like unsure. I'm talking about a resurgent, like winning games. This is the first big like game they played since they started to win games. And I think it's tough for both teams, man. I think it's gonna be a tight game. I think both teams can hurt each other. Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. For them, they're looking at it like if they win this is like a big turning point. So, but I don't know. I think it'll be a lot of goals. Arsenal should win based on form.
I will come to the prediction. Don't predict anymore. We'll come to the prediction.
Money, I predict Chelsea gonna win. I'll do it now.
Okay. We'll talk about that. I know. One thing I know about Pumps. I know. I expect you to say Chelsea's gonna win because I never expect you to say Arsenal win. Never.
Anyway,
even if Arsenal beat West Brom here, and he knew Arsenal beat West Brom 5. If you talk to him, he's gonna be it's gonna be 2-1 West Brom. Anyway, so we used to that from Pumps.
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea sympathizer, but I think Arsenal should have this should win this game easily. If it wasn't for the respect I have for Pochettino, I would have said Arsenal are going to win this easy. But Pochettino is a very smart manager. He can motivate players. He can get the best out of them. He can set up a system, a strategy, and overcome Arsenal. But from what we've seen from the beginning of the season till now, especially after the Arsenal game versus City, man, you have to be impressed with them so far, especially with the manager and the players. So to me, I'm foreseeing an Arsenal win. Easy.
For me, I'm gonna start saying, you know what? When I watch Chelsea this season, yeah, it's like for the past I watched their game against Fulham, who else they played. I didn't watch against Burnley. I didn't watch that game because I was watching my game, I think, at the same time, something like that. Yeah. So I didn't watch that game. But when I was against Fulham, they look all right. But when I look at Chelsea's team against Arsenal, I think it's going to be a similar game to last season. This Chelsea front three doesn't scare me. I don't see who's going to score. The only one that I'm looking at is maybe Palmer. That's the only player that is on like.
They have a good team, so
who you be like?
Don't sleep on Sterling.
I think don't underestimate them. They have good individuals in it because even Mudryk, he's got something to prove. What's his name? Their striker Nico Jackson. He's that scoring, so he's got something to prove.
My opinion. The way I watch Chelsea, I'm talking about my opinion. Eh? Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Palmer is the only one. This Raheem Sterling is finished. Raheem Sterling. I'm not scared of Raheem Sterling.
I think he's still the only world-class player in that Chelsea team.
Yeah. Anyway, the only one I'm looking at, damn scared, is Palmer. That kid is a good ball. He's a good baller. You know, Jackson is good, but Jackson is not ready. not ready. He needs to do a lot, but he will come good. Raheem Sterling for me, yes, he had a good game against Burnley, from what I understand, from what I heard. But apart from that, Raheem Sterling goes missing sometimes. Raheem Sterling, if he doesn't have the ball, he doesn't do nothing. So when I look at their team, it doesn't scare me. And Chelsea don't score more goals. They don't score more goals. They score less goals. The only games that they score goals is probably you're looking at Fulham, Burnley, and who this team, what's it called? The team that promoted the new team. Help me with the name. Luton, yeah. Look at the teams they play. Those teams, most of them are like new promoters team and all this. So for me, I think this game Arsenal should go there and score 3 minimum. 3. I said. I think if Chelsea, if Chelsea win, if Chelsea beat Arsenal, it's a big statement for them. That will build up their confidence. But the way Arsenal play right now defensively, it's going to be very difficult. Even Man City struggle to even create chances against Arsenal. This is the first time, Man City create less chances since 2010. That tells you how defensively good Arsenal are. So if Man City,
so you're not gonna remember the fact that Rodri and De Bruyne is out and they're not.
I don't care.
Forget about that,
just
man.
your defense.
No.
Allow that, man. Come on, man. Your defense is not that good. You guys
You have to forget about that because last season we went to City. Last season we went to City without Partey and a couple of other important players. I think Saliba was out in the second game as well.
Why?
So
I'm not buying into
players
the
missing
injuries.
as well, isn't it?
Why?
So you think your defense is? Come on, man.
Even if Diaz is missing, let me finish. Even if Diaz is missing, or even Haaland is missing, that's not our problem. This City team here, they got like good bench, good players in the bench. There's no excuse. If I'm playing a team like Burnley and they say, "Oh, we got players missing," I can understand. But a team like City, I don't feel sympathy for them. Even if Kevin De Bruyne was there, I don't.
It's not about sympathy. It's not about sympathy.
I think the manager got it wrong. I think Pep got it wrong. For me, Pep got it wrong against Arsenal because playing Bernardo Silva as a holding midfielder, I thought that was the wrong thing. And that kid, what's his name?
And that's it.
The young kid, Nico Lewis. Yeah, it's like you can't play that against seasoned midfielders, in it. That have been Thomas, Jorginho, and Declan Rice.
Yeah, exactly. Pam mentioned about Rodri. Rodri makes himself sent for. Rodri is not like he's injured. He makes himself sent off. So why should I feel sorry for Rodri?
But that's not the point. Man. I'm not asking you to feel sorry.
I'm just saying. What was your point?
It's a fact that he's missing from the team. What the hell? What are you talking about?
Did they not say Nunes from Wolves? 60-something million.
Bro, listen. Nunes is not no Rodri, and he's a new signing. Pep signing, they always take time. It's simply a fact.
Rodri is focal in Pep's team
that these players are out.
Okay.
But you know what the important thing is now? Do you know what the important thing is? So, yeah.
No, 1 minute. They've been winning games without Kevin De Bruyne. So what's your point?
But they're better with Kevin De Bruyne. That's my
that's
the point. Even if they're good enough.
They're better with Kevin De Bruyne. They're better with Kevin De Bruyne, but they're winning matches without Kevin De Bruyne. So
to be honest, I think they've adapted since last season. If you want to say,
exactly. If you want to base it on Rodri make himself sent off.
I don't feel without Rodri they haven't got an alternative option in it. They haven't.
No, they don't have any better player than Rodri. Yeah. And I don't feel sympathy for Rodri because Rodri make himself sent off silly, just like what Casemiro did weeks ago, holding somebody's throat. If you do that, you cost your team. So they have to. There's no excuse that.
In your opinion, Chelsea don't have players that can hurt you, yeah?
No. What I'm saying. No, wait. What I'm saying from Chelsea, I don't see any. The only player that I see that scared me a bit is Palmer. I don't see Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling played with Arsenal last season.
That's fine.
He didn't do nothing.
Nah, so I have to disagree.
No, wait. Well, that's my opinion anyway. You can't change my opinion. Raheem Sterling is not Raheem Sterling at City. Raheem Sterling at City, I was very scared of Raheem Sterling at City. But you understand? And then
Chelsea do have players to hurt us, but it depends what Chelsea turns up and what Arsenal turns up. If Arsenal turn up like how we've been playing last season, goal, and we're defensively tight, I don't think Chelsea has a chance. But if their players turn up as well and they score goal and we're not on our best game, we have to go to Stamford. At the end of the day, it's a derby. They don't like losing it. Since 2018, I think they've only won one. So they do need to start to win at home as well. But it's on us. We're the title challengers, apparently. So it's on
all I
us to
can
go
say,
there.
I expect Arsenal to go there and win. If Arsenal don't win, forget about winning the league. Forget about winning the league. The advantage we have is advantage, and I want players to make use of it because Martinelli rested full 2 weeks. Saka is rested full 2 weeks. Saliba also is rested full 2 weeks. There's no
But you
excuse.
don't know if Saka is injured.
No, Saka should be available. He's fit. They rested him just for the England team, so he should be all right. Him and Martinelli, and we got Saliba back. And I want to see a midfield of, Palms Rice. I'll call him Palms Rice. And then
the dead right.
Yeah, what I was going to add to that, Alka, is when it comes to these games, the approach is very important. You know how Arsenal approached a game versus City has to be different from how they're going to approach a game versus Chelsea. Because with City, City are going to have the ball. So Arsenal need to be defensively tight in order not to give City the space. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even watch the whole game. I think I just watched towards the end, maybe some 10-15 minutes. That's what I saw. But
the ball position was not a lot. The ball position was not a lot.
See,
it was just City got 51, Arsenal got 40, 43. I don't know, 48. So it was not a lot.
Okay. But with Arsenal, Chelsea, I'm expecting it doesn't have to be the way, but I'm expecting Arsenal to have more of the ball. Even though Chelsea are going to be playing at home, I'm expecting Arsenal to have more of the ball because of the way Arsenal play right now. So with that can bring other sorts of weaknesses in your team. So if
I want to mention them before you go on. Away from home, we haven't considered goal this season, so people need to understand that as well.
Yeah, but you haven't played away from home to Chelsea yet. You're playing a different team. You're not playing the same teams again.
This is it.
So a different team are gonna cause different threats.
Who did Chelsea play? Chelsea haven't played nobody apart from Liverpool.
I know Chelsea are struggling.
So I think you have to put some respect on them.
No.
Exactly. You have to.
No, but what I said, I put some respect.
You can't go in the Premier League. Yeah, Arteta keeps on saying this. You cannot go and underestimate a team. Any team can hurt you. Any team can beat you. Look at
you guys you're not getting my point. My point is I'm not underestimating.
Yeah, it sounds like you are. It sounds like you are. That's exactly what it sounds like.
No. What I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I expect Arsenal.
We hear you.
Wait. I expect Arsenal to go there and win. That's what I said. I expect my team to win. Because of why? If we want to go out there and win the league, we have to go to Chelsea and win. That's my point. I'm not saying Chelsea don't have a chance. They have a chance, but if they want, but the problem I'm saying, if Chelsea want to have a chance, I'm struggling to see who's going to score. That's why I said Palmer, because I don't think Ramsdale is not clinical. He's not.
So okay. This is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, like you need to
have they got
like your fellow Arsenal fan said. You need to put some respect because if you wanna know the level that Chelsea can go to, yeah, just look at that first game of the season against Liverpool.
Yeah,
they were rubbish.
All 11, they were rubbish. They weren't rubbish. They should have won that game.
They
couldn't take their chances, but they had more chances.
You have to understand. Listen, you have to understand. Chelsea are scoring more goals as time progresses. Chelsea are scoring more goals. What was Chelsea's problem last season? No, they couldn't take their chances. What was Chelsea's problem beginning of the season? They couldn't take their chances. They've always been able to create them. And trust me, when a team starts scoring goals, and one thing a Pochettino team is gonna guarantee you, all 11 players are gonna be working their socks off.
They're gonna be motivated.
So if you think you're just gonna walk in there, nice 3 points, just be careful because I will cook you if it goes wrong.
I'm saying, I'm not gonna go behind what I said. What I said is, whether you like it or not, I said I expect my team to go out there.
I don't have to like win. That's fine. It's okay.
That's what I said. I'm not
that Madueke kid last season, he came on, he scored against us, didn't he? So if he's fit, he's also a threat that's good with the ball, running at defenders. And if you're playing Zinchenko, it's like you've got some sort of vulnerability there as well, isn't it? So it's like I'm not impressed by us this season that much yet. Yeah, defensively we've been solid, but it's like Chelsea can't hurt us.
What do you expect from Arsenal?
Come on.
No. What are you expecting from Arsenal last season? Like players running around. This you're not gonna see that this season. That's a different football. You ain't seen that from Arsenal this season. Arsenal have a different style of football this season. That because what Arteta's trying to do is he doesn't want teams to predict to know what Arsenal are playing. And last season that's what happened. Towards the end, teams know how we playing, and they end up nullifying us. So what I'm trying to do this season, the football that you expecting is not going to happen. I think it's more like this is controlling the game, controlling the tempo. And that's what we need to see. City struggle because that's what City do to the teams.
Of course, like I'm not disagreeing with you, and of course, like I want us to go there and get 3 points. You get me? Yeah. But I'm saying Chelsea do offer a threat as well. Yeah. Especially on the counter. If we go there with like, oh, the game is already won before it kicks off, mate, we can end up with nothing.
No. Ateta is not going to do that. These players, they are aware that this is not only we play.
Yeah, I hope that's what I told you last time against City. I told that this team has matured, and I like how they've matured. And that maturity needs to continue.
Mentality is there. It's not like this. This is not like Pam's team, man. Pam's team, they don't have mentality. They don't have the bones. We have the bones. We have the mentality right now.
Two different stages, brother. Two different stages, brother.
When is United Arsenal? When is United Arsenal game this season?
We spoke them already, man.
We've already played them.
You come Old Trafford. You come smoke us at Old Trafford, yeah? You come smoke us at Old Trafford.
That's near the end of the season.
Talking about Rice. And Rice
game.
Rice end up scoring. Very good.
Oh yeah, that wasn't long ago. Even
you know what I mean?
We could win the league at Old Trafford.
All I'm saying, it's a tough game.
That's just 3 minutes.
We've already done it once, so why can't we do it again?
That's not really.
We already ate 2 once. I say we might do it again.
Anyway, what I'm saying is I expect a tough game, but I expect my team to go out there and win. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, we're gonna do the combined 11 in it now.
Anyway, guys, I'm out.
Where are you going? You want to hear your opinion, man?
No. I need to go shower. I need to go.
Yeah, you need to go shower. You don't want to hear your opinion.
I don't do combine 11 with ups, man.
It doesn't rate. He will not rate Arsenal.
I want
where you going, Molu, man?
Listen. No, I need to go shower. I can't do it.
Hold on.
Bro, I'm not doing combine 11 of Chelsea and Arsenal. I'm not doing that. They're both my enemies.
This guy
it's not about him. It's not about. I'm being honest because I'm gonna be biased. If I'm gonna be biased, I better go. So I'll listen in. I'll tune in and listen.
No, that's not biased. You're gonna give your opinion.
No, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be biased. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be biased. I'm being honest. I'm gonna be biased. So yeah.
But
guys,
why would you be biased if it's not your team? I thought you would be biased with your team. They are not your team. Why are you gonna be biased?
Arsenal players. He will not put no
Arsenal players.
I don't rate them. I don't rate them. I'm sorry.
That's why I'm happy that you.
I want to hear your opinions more. I want to hear your opinions on that.
You don't want to hear it. It's gonna be a bunch of arguments. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy that disagree with. Mark you. I'm happy that his team is falling. I'm happy that his team is falling. Keep falling.
Thank you. All right. Hey, you guys. Hey, guys, remember, like and subscribe, man.
Yeah, like and subscribe, man. You know, the channel needs to grow. But anyway, I'll go with Mark here. We'll talk about this quickly, and then we'll move to the Liverpool Everton. That's another derby, and then we'll wrap up the show. Yeah. So,
half an hour.
Goalkeeper, who would you start, Raya or Sanchez?
Because I'll start that Raya. I will not even explain. Sanchez is a good keeper. Brighton, and I was surprised Brighton let him go. He's a good shot stopper in it, but maybe he didn't fit into that ball playing goalkeeper De Zerbi wanted. But I'll go with just because of he might be a better shot stopper than Raya, but Raya offers you so much more as well. So
Raya is a better stop starter because he's in the Premier League last year he was number 1.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll go.
I'll go.
Mark, do you agree with that? Do you want us to go Raya?
I really can't compare them because I can't say that I've watched them extensively compared to how I've seen other keepers. So I really can't compare them.
Okay,
They're
fair
both good keepers for me, but I can't choose one or the other.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think we still be right. I think right now, right. They both have like 3 clean sheets in it, but I think for me, Raya is better, like you said. And then
But Ryan's played how many? 4 games, 3 games. Has he been starting for Chelsea since the beginning? So just because of that, I'll edge it over Ryan.
yeah, I agree with you. I think we should go with Raya. And then left back, are we going for Zini? Zini or who plays there? Colwell. Colwell is a centre back basically. So you know what?
Left back for Arsenal is Zinchenko.
Yeah, Zinchenko.
Yeah, I'll go Zinchenko for that.
No, I think
He's more
we'll
of a
do this here. I think what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna agree with this here. The whole back four is gonna be Arsenal. Are we agree with that?
Boy,
Not necessarily.
nah, that's too much. It's like
Tony Silva.
it's not
Tony
just
Silva.
about performance. It's not just about performance.
No, okay. No, but listen, we're picking a team that needs to go out there tomorrow and win.
Okay,
So
no,
obviously we're gonna get the Arsenal back four.
let's go to the centre backs. All right, we go Zinchenko left back. Let's go to the centre backs.
Centre backs, Silva and Gabriel, sorry.
But they've got Disasi there. They've got Thiago Silva.
Still, that partnership, there's no way Thiago Silva is gonna get in there.
Nah, boy, I like Saliba. I like Gabriel.
Yeah.
But the Thiago, I have to put Thiago Silva's experience in there.
No,
He has to be in there.
Thiago.
Thiago has to be in there, man.
I have to put his experience in there.
Who are you gonna bench?
Can I just ask a question?
Gabriel.
No, I'm not gonna bench Gabriel. Gabriel's been better than
Gabriel on the bench.
So, I mean, go on.
Kenny.
When you say a combined 11, what are you basing picking the players off?
Combined 11 is based on form and the team that
Exactly.
you want to play out there tomorrow.
Exactly. That's what a combined 11 is. You pick players. You pick players who are on form. That's what you pick. That's why you pick the players when you're doing a combined 11. The players on form.
Argue Thiago Silva.
So you can't.
Thiago Silva last season I put Thiago Silva, not this season.
But in these last games they've won, has he not been starting?
Yeah, but they lost a game. We haven't lost a game. People forget that.
No,
we still
we're
unbeaten.
talking about recent form. Like he's played at the last.
Yeah, I get it. But
the last 3 and they won the last 3.
Yeah,
they won the last.
If you're talking about form.
Yeah, for me, I like Gabriel, but on that left side centre back, I'm sorry, I have to put Thiago Silva.
Even still, Thiago Silva don't play left side centre back. He play right side.
Saliba has to play on the right, innit?
Lamin, what are you smoking, man? Honestly, seriously.
Boy, it's my opinion, innit? You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion.
When you pick a combined 11,
it's my opinion.
When you pick a combined 11, you pick players on form, not on experience or accreditation. If you're talking about, let me tell you something.
His experience, I have to have his experience. If I'm playing a team, if I'm playing Arsenal, at the way Arsenal are playing right now, and I'm doing a combined 11, I'm going to put Thiago Silva's.
Okay, 1 minute.
Let me hold on. I just came in. Let me chat to him 2 seconds. You just contradicted yourself. You said you're going off my form, but then you're talking about experience. That shouldn't be
his
involved.
experience.
Let me just finish. Let me just finish what I'm saying to you.
Boy,
You've just contradicted yourself.
I haven't. I really haven't.
Let me just finish. I'll let you talk. Let me finish.
Before you go on, you just said you're picking players off by form. That's what a combined 11 is. A combined 11 isn't. You're picking players.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Let me just finish. Let me just land. If you're picking a combined 11, you're picking players on form. It's like international duties, When you pick players according to the people who are available first of all, and people who are playing week in, week out, and then on form. I know Gareth Southgate don't do that, but that's what national teams do.
I was about to say that. I was about to put that.
Because that's what national teams do. If you look at Tottenham's is it Tottenham's right back or left back, that young Italian kid, there's so many players with experience and more cap and more accreditation. He's just been picked for Italy to represent his national team because they're picking him based on form. That's what a combined 11 is, because the national team doesn't play week in, week out. You're picking the players who are on form currently or during this season or whatever. You can't say, oh, my man's got experience, I want to chuck him in there because, oh, he deserves it based on experience. Just what I'm saying. This week, when you're picking a combined 11 for a game on Saturday, you're going off the last couple of games. Not 10 years.
Did I not just say, yeah, in the last 3 games, he's been playing and they've won. Yeah. And I'm not basing my whole argument on experience. And also because of his experience, yeah, I would have him next to Saliba.
When you're talking about the best centre backs in the Premier League last season and this season, yeah, what names come up? Ruben Diaz,
Saliba.
John Stones, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Botman, and what's the other guy?
Maybe Martinez, if Martinez was not injured.
Maybe Martinez and the other guy for Newcastle, the other centre back, Botman and what's his name? Share. Yeah. Those are the names that are coming up for the best centre backs last season. So how can you even say my man's getting in there based on last 3 games?
I've watched Thiago. I'm not a Chelsea fan, yeah. I've watched Thiago Silva dominate games single-handedly at 38.
Tell me what games this season.
Yeah.
Tell me what games this season he's dominated.
Hey, you want to go with Gabriel? You guys go with Gabriel, but
No. I've not even given a name. I'm not even giving a name.
Give your name then.
What I'm saying
is my opinion, and you're not going to change it.
What I'm saying is, give me a game this season that he's dominated, or even last season.
Boy, I can't give you that. I really can't. Yeah?
There you go.
But I can't. Yeah. But I've watched the guy dominate games, and because of that, yeah, it's my preference to put Thiago Silva.
My point is, quickly, we have to move on anyway. Quickly, let me make this point. We go. Thiago Silva, everybody agrees. Thiago Silva is he's a world-class defender, right? We all
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Thiago Silva, even now, I think he's better defender than Gabriel. I'm sorry.
Probably
not defender than Gabriel, even to this day, because Gabriel we all know he can be rash. He can give things away. He can give the ball away.
Yeah, okay, 1 minute.
He gets lucky.
Yeah, but you said that. Gabriel haven't made. Listen. Gabriel haven't made any mistake this season. He hasn't.
Yet.
What mistake did Gabriel make?
Yet. But I feel like I just feel like you
basically wait.
But I can't believe you guys are comparing Gabriel with Thiago Silva, man.
Boy,
on form right now. I'll put Gabriel.
Boy, even if Thiago hasn't been playing, yeah, and they told me Thiago is fit against Arsenal, I'm picking Thiago over.
Okay, 1 minute. If you have to go out there to Man City today, yeah, tomorrow you're playing Man City, yeah. Is Thiago Silva? Are you gonna pick Thiago Silva to play Highland with players like Haaland?
Yeah. Okay, let me make one point. Let me ask one question.
Let him answer. Are you gonna play Thiago Silva a Highland?
If I'm picking my best, you're bringing up scenarios that are not real now.
No, they are real. Because
they're not real scenarios.
No, wait. Thiago Silva.
We're talking about Arsenal, Chelsea. We're talking about
Arsenal, Chelsea. I'm telling you. Okay, if Chelsea have to go out there, do you think Pochettino will go out there and play Highland against Man City with Thiago Silva? Thiago Silva is 38, nearly 39. He cannot do that.
Yeah, but then he will not play that system.
This is it. That's why I said to you, he will not play. You know what he will play? He will play a back 3 to protect Thiago Silva.
But did Arsenal play a high line against? Did Arsenal play a high line against City?
Arsenal play Highland, yeah. We play Highland against City.
Alka, that's a hypothetical. That's a hypothetical. You're saying,
right? Guys,
but I want to ask a question.
I'm choosing Thiago Silva.
That's a hypothetical question you're putting out there. It's not even a real thing, like Lamin said, yeah. But anyway, if you look at Brazil's last 2 games, yeah.
You're gonna go Gabriel.
Yeah. Thiago Silva's fit. Gabriel's fit. Who was picked and who played?
And did they lose both of them?
Yeah.
Saying he's retired, that's why he's
they
retired.
drew one and lost one, didn't they?
Don't get it twisted. I have the most what's it called? utmost respect for Thiago Silva. He's an amazing defender. He's been doing it for decades, man. The guy's trophy cabinet is undoubtedly. Like
you know what? Maybe when we play at the Emirates,
I want to ask one question. I want to ask one question. Yeah, why do you think Gareth Southgate is picking Harry Maguire to start for England?
Because he has no choice.
What do you mean he has no choice? He has defenders.
He has no choice. 1 minute, he has no choice because the media picked the team. Maguire have to go.
United try to slander Maguire, but Maguire is a good defender, isn't it?
Huh? He's all right. He's all right. Anyway, he's all right.
No, the point I wanted to make was some of these things is not necessarily as what we fans perceive to be, oh, this is the right man on form. Sometimes it's got to do with who can play in what you want to play as well. So I accept that, because I don't understand why Tomori is not being played ahead of Maguire. He's on form. He's playing for a big team. He's playing in the Champions League. He's keeping clean sheets left, right, and center.
Yes,
so I don't understand why he's not playing. But being a football man, I understand probably. Okay, Southgate might be doing this because of he thinks in what he wants to do, Maguire suits well in that in that system, and I have to accept that.
I want to ask you a question.
I agree with what you just said. Yeah, but it's like saying we're picking the team of the week in the Champions League, but okay, instead of picking the players who've like outshone everyone this week, we're gonna go with experience. That's what we're talking about. Combined 11 here. We're not talking about ability. Who can play this, who can play that. We're talking about on the merit that who's on form, who's doing better right now. If you look at team of the week, in the Champions League or the Premier League, it's always different based on who's performed that weekend or that week. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that's Lamin. That's what you're mistaken for.
I'm not mistaken anything. I've just said,
if you say combined 11, go look at
Thiago wasn't playing.
Let me tell you one thing.
I'm gonna choose him over Gabriel because even though he's not got the legs.
Okay, L. Would you swap? Listen, would you swap Thiago Silva right now with Gabriel? Would you swap them? Would you swap Thiago Silva for Gabriel?
We're talking about this game. You're talking about the whole season.
No. Yes, I know, but I'm asking you now. Would you swap Thiago Silva?
You guys are you're trying to trap me with your question. I'm not answering. No,
because you
get onto the other players. Get onto the other players.
Let's get to the other centre back, man.
This guy is smoking some tea back. You can't talk football with this guy.
Basically, what he's saying
sometimes his football knowledge is just jarring.
What he's saying, he's saying Thiago Silva is better than Gabriel right now, and I'm not having it. He's not.
We have to be. We cannot be biased in our pick. We cannot be biased.
No. It's not about being biased. You have to be real. You're just being real in what you see.
Okay,
that's what we're saying. Let me tell you one thing. Overall, if you're talking about overall player, Thiago Silva is by far the better player because he's proven himself over decades. There's no way I can say I'm picking Gabriel over Thiago Silva if we're talking about an overall sort of like football career.
Fox.
He's the guy's CV shows it. He's played in every single league, every top team there is.
Okay, you guys are right. You guys say you're right.
You can't even compare. You can't even compare with Gabriel.
You guys are right.
But in the last 2 seasons, for you to say my man's that's jarring. Like
I'll tell you what, Pochettino is just at Chelsea now. Give Pochettino next season. Thiago Silva will leave. Thiago Silva, they're not even giving him contract. They're giving him 1 year. He's gonna go to Brazil.
Because of his choice. But go on to the next player.
Okay, let's go to the next centre back. We're saying the next centre back is William Saliba, yeah?
So you're gonna put Thiago. You put Thiago, right?
Who, me?
Me, yeah.
Me, I'm putting Thiago as well, sorry.
Okay, Marky?
Thiago.
Okay, Thiago and who? Saliba.
Yeah, Thiago and Saliba, yeah.
Okay, so we'll go to the right-hand side, right back. Say, I think Ben White has to be there. I don't see that guy. What's it called? The other left back. What's his name? Gusto. Yeah. I don't think he's suspended, but I think he should be available next game.
But he was playing well before he got suspended.
Yeah, it was good. But I'm putting Ben White. I'm putting Ben White because of.
Nah, I mean, when it comes to offensive, going forward and having an influence in the game, I would go for Gusto. If you want to defend, Ben White is not a right back. Ben White is a centre back.
No, wait, Ben White has been playing there 2 seasons now.
Yeah, I know, but he's a centre back.
Yes, he's a centre back. He's not playing centre back anymore. He's playing right back for 2 seasons. So it's not a centre back.
He has played centre back within those 2 seasons as well.
No, he wasn't
playing right back all the way around. And then probably with Saka, he's getting a bit more freedom. I mean, not having players run at him all the time. But I mean, yeah.
I
haven't seen much of Gusto. I haven't seen much of him, but with the
this is the Gusto. Gusto needs to prove himself. He just came into the Premier League, so he needs time to adopt. That's why I said
but if you're talking about form based on his last 2-3 games, I'll pick him.
So we gotta basically
because he's had better games than Ben White.
No. He hasn't.
What does Ben White do?
Give us your choice.
What does Ben White do?
I'm gonna go with Ben White.
Gusto scored this season. Ben White scored. Ben White had a goal this season. He scored an assist. So
if you ask me between Ben White and Kieran Trippier, I'll go for Kieran Trippier.
Yeah.
But to come and tell me Gustav, that's jarring.
Gusto haven't proved nothing.
We're all going Ben White then.
We'll move to the middle. So we go Ben White, yeah? We all agree?
Yeah, we go Ben White.
So midfield. So midfield, what we're going to do? Midfield, what we're going to do in midfield? No, we're playing 4-3-3 formation. So midfield, we're going to go. I would go for Rice, Enzo, and the other guy.
I'm calling Pamudu, man.
You know, Pams is not letting you have Rice in that midfield.
Yeah, he's not gonna allow this to happen, man.
But do we agree? Do we agree? Rice,
I agree with that midfield.
Yeah, Rice, Enzo, and other guy.
I was thinking you're gonna leave Enzo out. But
I think if Partey was playing a lot of games, I'll put Partey, Rice, and other guy.
But he's not fit. He's not fit at the moment, so it has to be Enzo.
Yeah, so I'll give one midfield. I'll give the Enzo. Enzo will start, and then Rice, and then other guy. I think that's a very good midfield.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
This is where it's gonna be interesting. The front three. Who are we picking on the left?
Saka? No, Saka's on the right. Yeah, Saka plays on the right. Yeah.
On the left, Martinelli or Raheem Sterling? Who are we picking?
Sterling plays on the right for them, I think.
Yeah, he does sometimes, yeah.
Martinelli, man.
Sally?
Martinelli.
It's tricky, you know. For consistency, I have to go for. Consistency. No, I mean, yeah. For consistency, recently, I have to go for Martinelli, because Raheem Sterling has not been, he has not been the same he was, you would say, 2-3 seasons ago.
This is why I said Raheem Sterling doesn't scare me on the game on Saturday. Anyway,
but you never know. He's an experienced player.
But we can argue Saka and Martinelli were injured as well, so you can take him off the team. If that's what we're saying, then Partey has to come in the middle. Then, if that's the case,
no, so we can leave that. I think that
because Saka and Martinelli are injured, so we have to take him off. If that's what we're doing.
He said Saka is available.
Yeah, available. Martinelli.
So Partey is available as well.
Partey is available. Is available.
So Partey has to go in the middle instead of Enzo then?
I think Partey will start. No, but because of Partey hasn't played a lot of games this season, we have to be balanced.
If I start with Partey, I'm putting Rice on the bench. I can't have Partey and Rice on the same field and have Enzo on the bench. No. Enzo has to be in there. Then.
No. That's why I said. Let's be
honest. What can Enzo do that Rice cannot do, or what can Rice do that Enzo cannot do?
See, we're going by reputation instead of.
Yeah, no. Rice has got more interceptions than Enzo, I think.
Maggie, we'll do that. We'll do that one.
But I think you guys might be looking at it if the team is not playing well. But I don't think you look at the individuals, what they do on the pitch as well, because this is the same image that I have with Thiago Silva. Chelsea can lose, but what you see him do for Chelsea, if probably Chelsea could have lost 4-5-0, they end up losing 2-0. He could have had impact of that not happening.
I was listening to Chelsea fans today on their podcast on YouTube today. Most of the Chelsea fans are listening. They said Henzo has not been playing well. They say in fact Caicedo is playing well for the past 4 games. They say Henzo is having an on and off season. He's playing well for the beginning, and now he's not playing well. So you can, and Rice has been consistent since he's been Arsenal. He's been consistent. Rice has been consistent.
I know a lot of people say Rice this, Rice that, but if you look at Rice's ratings on a weekly basis or on a gamely basis, it blows everyone out of the park. He's averaging 7.5 every single game. But you lot are saying Enzo this, Enzo that, or Casemiro or Partey or whatever. Compare Rice's stats and his rating since the season started and to any of these midfielders you're saying. Okay. He blows every single one of them out of the park.
Okay, probably based on that, I might give him the edge, but not Casemiro though. This is Chelsea, Arsenal. So
I'm just stating a point. If we're going off because these are stats that are being generated by professionals, not us football fans who are going off our teams or backing our teams or our players. These are stats that have been generated in accordance to every single player's performance on a weekly basis. This is why I laugh at Modu when he goes on about Rice, because every player he's comparing him to, I'm like, bro, go and check the stats. He blows him out of the park. You see what I'm saying? This is why I have, a lot of football fans, they only see the glamorous stuff in a football match. You see someone like Gareth Barry, most people won't even remember him because they don't appreciate, they don't see the job he does on the pitch. There's a lot of, look at like Claude Makalele, when he was playing in that Chelsea team, he made other players look ecstatic because of the job he does. He allows other people in that midfield to do stuff that they can't do if he wasn't playing, for example. Do you see what I'm saying? A DM is the most important for me as a football fan. It's the most important position in the park. Yeah. Because one, you're protecting your back four, and two, you're covering your midfielders when they're going ahead of play. Because you can commit like 5 players in an attack, 6 or 5 players in an attack. Yeah. Anyway, you don't have a DM who's recovering I'm not even gonna say Rice. Let's say Caicedo for Brighton last season.
If he's he's gonna write a book for us, innit?
Huh? We're gonna have a special show for this one, Rice and Caicedo and Henzo. We're gonna have a special show. We're just gonna talk about them. Special show. I'll organize the thumbnail and everything. We'll set up that for the upcoming days. But moving on. So we agree. We Rice, how's it called? Enzo and then Odegaard, yeah? Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. So the front three. Did we just say Martinelli on the left?
Well, I thought he's
based on.
No, it's 4. But you know what, with Martinelli, I don't know. I might give Raheem Sterling an edge.
Going of decent form. Anyway, I'm going to surprise you anyway in my last pick, but let's go. Centre forward.
No, I think I'm going to go for Sterling because of Martinelli just came back from injury and then he played against Man City. So I think I'll give it to Sterling a bit.
I'm going to go. You're going to be surprised anyway. Martinelli on the left.
That's gone off. Anyway, Seni, what do you make of Martinelli, or we give it to Raheem Sterling? I think Raheem Sterling deserves to gain as well, though.
I think if we're going off by form and availability, we have to go with people who've been available. So in that case, I'll agree with you. Go with Sterling because he's been playing week in week out. Martinelli's just come back from injury. Which is why we left Partey out. So if we're leaving Partey out, we have to leave Martinelli and Saka out because they've not been fit. Yeah, let's be honest.
No. The reason why we're leaving Martinelli out because Martinelli was missing like few games before the City game, and Raheem Sterling has been playing every game basically. But with Saka one, Saka is available. Saka only missed against Man City, so Saka, there's no way Saka is gonna be dropped. So I think for me, it's gonna be Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, and Saka. That front three. I don't know if you guys agree or not. I think that's a good front three.
Yeah.
Maggie?
Yeah. I think I'll agree with that.
So quickly, we move on. We go to predictions. I'll start with Seni.
I think we're gonna go 2-0.
2-0 Arsenal. Lamin?
I think it's a tight game. I'm between 1-1 and a 2-1 Arsenal.
What do you mean 1-1 and 2-1? Pick one, man.
That's my opinion. Like, I think it's going to be a tight game, but if anyone wins, Arsenal can edge it 2-1.
This guy.
Okay. He's just like a politics man. Maggie. This guy is like a politics man.
You guys are dictators, man. Modu is right. You guys are dictators. You're like, yeah,
you have to let people give their opinions, man. You can't have people say what you're thinking. Yeah, Arsenal
you guys are dictators.
We need to sit you down, Lamin, and make you watch games from 90.
You guys are dictators.
You need football education, Lamin. You need to watch games from back in the day to 2023.
No.
What's your prediction?
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. I think I'm gonna go because Chelsea are playing at home, but also Arsenal's defense away from home. Arsenal haven't conceded a goal.
No, Arsenal defense is worse at home. Their defense is worse at home. They're much better away.
That's
have you been watching? Okay, you say you're kind of like jarring me today, fam. What's going on?
For me?
Yeah.
No. I said Arsenal defense is good away from home. I didn't say we concede.
Oh, okay. I thought you said.
You know what? I got sent Babu B to Saul in the group, to Sani.
I'll go for. I think Chelsea will score. I think they will score because it's a big game. We'll probably give them a goal. I'll go for 3-1 Arsenal.
Who do you reckon the scorer for Chelsea is going to be?
I said it earlier on the stream. I'm looking at Palmer.
Who's going to be the scorer for Chelsea?
Palmer. I think Palmer is the only one I'm feeling like he's going to have a goal. Apart from Palmer, I'm struggling to see anywhere else.
Boy, you guys are forgetting Pochettino is a good coach. He will set up knowing Arsenal are coming for the 3 points. So if
we'll see.
Get it, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah,
if these boys don't let him down, I don't think it's going to be easy.
There's no easy game in the Premier League. There's no easy game in the Premier League.
Yeah, so
let's
hope for the 3 points.
I mean, when you guys say that there's no easy games in the Premier League, and I see 8-0. I see a team losing 8-0 and 7-0. I'm like, how easy was that?
No, those are the small teams. New promotion.
But yeah, Pochettino, he's a good manager. You know, he's gonna come up with some goods. You know, you never know.
He will.
International break. You don't know how players are gonna react. Some players can be fatigued. Some can be tired.
Also, you mentioned two of these Chelsea players, two of their midfielders, they're from South America. They're going to travel a long journey to come to England. So let's see how they're going to recover. So it's going to be interesting. Anyway, quickly, we'll do the prediction of Liverpool Everton. That's another derby. So, Marky, I'll start with you. Liverpool Everton.
2-0 Liverpool.
Sani?
3-1 Everton. Sorry, Liverpool. Sorry.
What?
3-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
You know what? Lamin's infected me, man. Lamin's infected me. It's crazy talk.
But when he said Everton, I was gonna be like, yo,
that boy just guesses. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Lamin.
Boy, you know what? This is a derby game. It's a derby game, and Everton, they do perform. I'll go for a 1-1.
Liverpool, I'm not gonna lie. Liverpool's attacking options most deadliest in the Premier League by far.
I'll go for 1-1. But guys, don't forget our show is back as well on Sunday after the games. We're gonna talk about the open weekend and all this. So, don't miss out. Try and come on Sunday after the 4:00 game. And we're gonna be live again. We'll talk about all what happened on Saturday, all what happened on Sunday. You know, so hopefully Arsenal win. Guys, please make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and then share our videos, man. Seni,
Yo.
thank you so much, man. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, man. Take
See
care.
you guys on Tuesday.
Inshallah. All right.